Good evening, everyone. Crystal here with It's a Journaling Thing and Journaling Adventures, Paper, Scissors, Glue, and You. You can check us out via Facebook. So I'm back with another idea for the ATCs. It's kind of the same concept, but kind of different. So I'm just going to go all through it real quick and kind of give you a little reminder of how we did it. You can also check out the previous video. I got the idea from Natasha at Treasure Books. She does really good work, and you should go over and check her out. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is, I've already got a couple here that already has the music paper on there. So that's what I'm going to do. Before, when I done the video, I used just some pages from an old dictionary. So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm using some pages from an old music book. So I will do a couple here just to give you kind of a little reminder of how it was done. But you can also check out the previous video also. So you just take your glue stick and you just put some glue on your card in different spots. And then you're going to take your music paper or your book page or, whatever it is that you may be wanting to use. And you just stick it on there just like that. And you lay it aside to let it dry. And it needs to dry completely. So we'll do this one. And you just stick it right on there. And just lay it aside and let it dry. So I already have a couple here that has already dried. The next step is all you do is you just peel off your music paper and it leaves some on there. There's a fly in here about to drive me nuts. But anyway, so yeah, you just peel your page off of there and it leaves it on there in spots just like that. Alright, so this time what we're going to do, instead of gluing the tea bag on, we're going to be gluing on tissue paper. I have this really pretty tissue paper here, and I'm going to be trying that out to just see, what happens. And I'm gluing it, I've chose to glue it on coffee dyed paper, because if you've seen in the other video, once we put our card down and we glue the tissue paper on it and it dries, when you trim the card out, you have a frame left that would, works really well in journals and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to have this real pretty, once I trim the card out, have like a pretty frame to use in my junk journals. Alrighty, so let's see what happens. So we take our card and we have a paintbrush, and then of course we have the mixture of our glue and water. This is 1/3 water, 2/3 glue, and it goes a long way and it lasts a while. So it's definitely worth it if you would, want to make some. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to coat the card with a good coat of our glue mixture. Then we're going to take some of the tissue paper. We're going to lay it on here. We're going to smooth it out really easy. And it may be some wrinkles in there, but I don't mind the wrinkles at all. So then we're going to come back in, working from the inside of your card out to the edges. And just let your brush drag so you don't rip your tissue paper. And then I'm going to get around the edges really well. And you know what? Let's see. I may need to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually glue my card. Remember, you guys, this is experimenting just to see what we come up with. I'm going to glue my card to my coffee dyed paper. May have to put lightly some pressure down on it. To get your card to stick to your paper, your coffee dyed paper, or whatever it is you may pick to use. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to do this. Good coating. Then I'm going to take my card and I'm going to stick it to there to make sure we've got it good and stuck there. Then I'm going to take and go with a coat of the glue mixture on top of the card. Then I'm going to come in with another piece of the tissue paper. And smooth it out. And then another coat of our glue mixture. It's already looking really pretty, that tissue paper. Okay, so we've got them two done. I'm going to set these two aside to dry. Fingers crossed, everyone. I think it's going to work. Okay, so then now I'm going to get another piece of coffee dyed paper. I'm going to do a coat. Pretty good coat because the cards sometimes don't want to stick. I'm going to stick our card down. Make sure we get it stuck really good. Okay. And we're going to grab some more of our glue mixture on the top. We're going to take our tissue paper, put it down on there. Oop, I got a rip there. It's usually, if you get a rip, you can tear a piece and fix it. I forget that I'm using tissue paper, I guess, and I just wasn't being easy enough with it. So there's that one. We're going to do another one, another coat right here. Stick our card on there. I hope my lighting is okay. I was having some trouble with it in my last video, or in one of my videos. So if you all will, let me know in the comments if y'all can see good and everything. Cause I'm wanting to do some adjustments, but I'm just doing this for now. Oop. I was chatting, so I forgot to put a coat on top of the card. Okay. You can still see the card through there and the music paper. Obviously, the the lighter tissue paper that you use, the better and the more that you're going to be able to see. Looks like it may be tearing there or something. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave it alone and just let them dry. And then we'll have to, see what happens. So I'm going to lay it aside and let those dry. So I'm going to give those a little bit of drying time, and then I will be back. So I'm still waiting for those to dry, but I had another idea pop up. So I wanted to get back on here real quick and try this out also. So same technique. I've got the cards. It's already got the music paper on there. I've put some glue down, and I'm going to stick my card on here. And I'm thinking that this one may not be turning out to, have the frame around it, because I'm not going to be putting the whole piece of tissue paper on there and then trim it out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coat of glue mixture on here, and then I've just tore out like a pretty flower out of the tissue paper, and I'm just gonna put it on there. So now what will be is even with the other ones, once you trim your card out, you're gonna already have your coffee dyed paper or tea dyed paper, whichever you may do, on the back of it, and it can be a journaling card. So it's it's the same thing I've done with the other ones. I'm just not putting the whole piece of tissue paper over the whole thing, because I got to looking at the tissue paper, and the way this tissue paper is, I was missing a lot of the flowers. So I decided that I would just try, rip the flowers out and then just get them on the card. Let's see. I'll rip this out. Get it stuck on here. I'm just going to put a light coat on top. So there we have those, and we got to wait for some drying time. So I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I will say I did cheat a little bit. I did use the heat gun. So they're all good and crispy and everything now. So we're gonna just cut them out and see how they work. And I wanted to tell you all too, I use these scissors. If you're looking for some good, comfortable scissors, these work really well. They're sharp and they're comfortable. You don't have to put your fingers in any holes or anything like that. And also it locks right there too. So you might want to, if you want some comfortable scissors, you may want to check on these. I got them on Amazon for maybe like $10 or something like that. But they work really well. Takes some getting used to, you know, cutting like this after cutting with the other scissors forever. Which I still do use those scissors, but these right here work really well for fussy cutting also. So, I just cut right around. I think it turned out pretty good. And then we already have our coffee dyed paper on the back of it for some journaling space. And if you all know me, if you've been here a while, you know I like to come in and get around the edges with the distress ink. Brown is my favorite. Do a bit on the back too. And I'm going to put all these up under a book, and you know, so they can flatten out real well. Alrighty, I'm going to at least cut out one of these that where I glued the whole page on, so we can see how the frame comes out. And then I will cut the rest of them out off camera, because I know you all, you know, don't want to sit here watching me cut all these out. So I just want to see how the frame, you know, turns out. So that one's real pretty. I love this tissue paper too. I wanted to tell you all, I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby. So if you want to check there on that. This card is still a little bit wet because it's really like smushy, flimsy kind of. But there's that one. And here is how the frame turned out. You could, you know, go around and rip that out, you know, trim it down smaller, however you may want to. Alrighty, so I'm going to go off camera and get the rest of these cut out, and then I will be back. Alrighty, everyone, I'm back. I've got everything cut out. I first wanted to show you the frames that came out of there. I'm currently working on a botanical journal. And since the tissue paper is flowers, I'm going to use one or two of these, maybe even all of them in my botanical journal. I think they'll go perfect in there. And so here is the cards, the ATCs. I did bring out some little wooden stamps, and I just wanted to give y'all some more ideas of what you could do. It just kind of adds a little bit more interest to the card. Like these little flowers here. I don't know, it just adds, you know, little spots here and there. So I think they all turned out really cute, and I did distress around the edges. So here they all are, and I hope you all like this video and you give it a try. Let me know, you know, if you liked it, and also remember to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And I want to say real quick, I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that has subscribed to my channel. I never thought it would take off like it has. I'm really excited about it. And you all, I just can't say thank you enough. And I don't know how to say how glad I am that each and every one of you are here. So I'm going to say bye for now. But let me walk over here and see what the little kipper's doing. Him sleepy. Say bye, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.